assassination yesterday, to me, signifies the end of the death of America. Not America died a little yesterday. America died totally yesterday. Because it was bad enough that she was assassinated by the federales. But I want to know why the media, including conservatives, so-called, have said nothing about it today. Did Rush talk about it? Did Hannity talk about it? Did they take my approach? No, because Republicans and Democrats alike have drawn their wagons in a circle, and they have said, well, she was a threat. She deserved to be killed. How do you feel about her being assassinated in the streets of Washington, D.C. yesterday with a baby in the car? She's a dental hygienist. She had no gun. What did she do wrong? She got, according to the articles I am reading, she got lost in the maze. These were temporary barriers that had just been set up for a certain police training event that was going on at the very same time. In other words, the federales, unannounced, put up new barriers. She got trapped in a barrier like in a maze. She freaked out. She tried to get away, and they killed her. Now, remember when they killed her dead? When her car was finally stopped, they opened up on her with all their guns, and they assassinated her. Nobody tried to pull her out of the car. She had not fired a shot. Who gave the order to kill her? Who gave the order to kill her? Was it the D.C. police? Well, whoever did it should be tried for murder, in my opinion. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. A mentally ill woman is executed on the streets of America outside of the White House, and nobody says anything? Instead, the people in the media who call themselves reporters keep repeating postpartum depression, but she had something worse in the car than a gun, a baby. I swear to God, one of the morons just said that. She didn't have any weapons, but she had something far worse in the car, a baby. I couldn't believe what I was listening to. How do you feel about your government today? Has the execution of this innocent woman changed your view of, well, shall I say, your government? Is there a black Democrat listening to this show who is appalled by the fact that the Congressional Black Caucus nor the so-called reverends have said nothing about her execution? Is there not a black person who listens to this show who understands what the hell I'm saying? Are you that brain dead? That because Obama's in the White House, you keep your mouth shut? What the hell is wrong with you? Is what I'd like to say to you if I could, but I can't. So Obama treats friends like enemies around the world and enemies like friends around the world. He reaches out to Iran and he tells the Republicans to drop dead. He reaches out to despots around the planet and he tells the American people, drop dead. I am the king. I will close everything down. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the dictator in the White House who's enjoying closing down World War II memorials, closing parks against the will of the Rangers, just to spite the American people? What kind of man is this in the White House? Who is this character? Where did the charade begin? Let's take our first caller of the night. You can call the Savage Nation about the assassination of the tourist who was not a terrorist, killed by trigger-happy federales who are being called heroes by Steny Hoyer, whatever his name is, and others. They call themselves heroes. Did you hear this? Heroes. They are heroes? Are they heroes? Kate on WMAL, how do you feel today? Do you feel safer or do you feel more terrorized by your government?
Oh, I feel more terrorized, absolutely. I am so grateful that you do what you do, Dr. Savage. I really am. I mean, for the first time in my life, I'm 49. I just turned 49 years old. I'm afraid of my government. I mean, I did not go to the Capitol and rally with the Tea Party. I was afraid that I was afraid I would be targeted by the IRS.
Well, you would be. The fascistic government under Obama has targeted anyone who criticizes him. That's right. You're living in the new Soviet Union. Welcome to the USS of A, the United Soviet States of America, which I've warned about for 10 years. Unfortunately, we're living in it.
Well, and the good thing is you're going to be on drive time to really educate people. But here's my fear, and you've talked about it before. Okay,